Forest fans, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. After weeks of frustration, watching Douglas Luiz warm the bench, Ange Postecoglou has just dropped the biggest hint yet that our Brazilian midfielder could finally make his Forest debut. The City ground is buzzing with anticipation as we head into the Swansea clash, and what the new gaffer just revealed in his press conference has got every red absolutely electric. This isn't just about one player anymore. This is about Postecoglou's vision for our squad and how he plans to unleash the full potential of this incredible team we've assembled. If you're a true Forest fan who's been desperately waiting to see Luiz in action, you cannot miss what's coming next. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stick around, because this update changes everything about our Carabao Cup clash. Right then, Forest faithful, let's dive into what could be the most significant moment of our season so far. Douglas Luiz has been the elephant in the room since that dramatic deadline day loan move from Juventus, hasn't he? We all know the deal. If our Brazilian magician plays just 45 minutes in 15 separate games, that loan becomes a permanent signing. But here's the thing that's been eating away at every red. Nuno Espirito Santo clearly wasn't the driving force behind this signing, and it showed. 3 games on the bench, watching from the sidelines while we all screamed for him to get on the pitch. But everything changed when Ange Postecoglou walked through those City ground doors. The atmosphere has shifted, the energy is different, and now, finally, we're getting the signals we've been desperate to hear. When Postecoglou faced the media ahead of our Swansea clash, his words weren't just coach speak, gen rhyme. They were a direct message to every player who's been waiting for their chance. Forest fans, what do you think about Postecoglou's approach so far? Are you feeling the change in energy? Let us know in the comments. We're reading them all and want to hear from the Red Army. The club invested heavily in the summer, a lot of new players, and they haven't really had a chance to get out there. Some of them haven't played at all, and Wednesday is a perfect opportunity to get them out there and give them a feel of what it is like to play for the club while getting some match fitness into them. Those weren't just words from our new gaffer. That was a promise. This is exactly what we needed to hear after watching talent like Luiz collecting splinters on the bench. Think about this for a moment. We're talking about a player who was commanding respect in Serie A with Juventus, a Brazilian international with the technical ability to unlock any defense in world football. Yet under the previous regime, he was treated like an afterthought, an unwanted signing that nobody knew what to do with. Even against Arsenal on Saturday, it was Ryan Yates who got the nod ahead of Luiz, 24. And while we love Yates' commitment, we all know what Douglas brings to the table is something completely different. Do you think Luiz deserves his chance against Swansea? Tell us your honest thoughts below. Should he start or come off the bench? But here's where Postecoglou's philosophy becomes absolutely crucial for our club's future. This isn't just about one player getting minutes, SQUD. This is about building a squad mentality that can compete on multiple fronts. The former Tottenham boss knows exactly what it takes to manage a deep squad, and his comments about needing everyone throughout the season show he understands the Premier League grind better than anyone. We're going to need all of the players, and the last thing you want to do is throw players in who haven't played in over a month. So both from a squad perspective, but for the individuals themselves, tomorrow is a great opportunity. This is exactly the kind of forward-thinking management we've been crying out for. No more players rotting on the bench, no more talent going to waste. The Carabao Cup clash against Swansea isn't just another fixture, it's become a statement game. This is where Postecoglou can show every player in that dressing room that he values them, that he sees their potential, and that he's willing to give them the platform to prove their worth. For Luiz specifically, this could be the moment that transforms his entire Forest career from frustrating footnote to essential chapter. What are your predictions for the Swansea game? Do you think we'll see multiple new faces getting their chance? Drop your lineup predictions in the comments. And let's be honest about what this means for the bigger picture. We've assembled arguably the strongest squad Forest have had since returning to the Premier League. The depth we have now is incredible, but it only means something if it's utilised properly. Postecoglou seems to understand that you can't just collect talent, you need to nurture it, develop it, and create an environment where every player feels valued and ready to contribute. The beauty of cup competitions is that they provide the perfect laboratory for experimentation without the pressure of Premier League points. If Luiz does get his opportunity against Swansea, It's not just about those crucial 45 minutes counting toward his permanent deal. It's about him finally showing the City ground faithful what he's capable of. Imagine the scenes if he scores on his debut, if he provides that killer pass, if he shows exactly why Juventus rated him so highly. Forest fans, this is our time. The new era under Postecoglou is about maximising every ounce of talent in our squad, and Wednesday night against Swansea could be the night everything clicks into place. Whether Luiz starts or comes off the bench, this feels like the beginning of something special, a manager who truly understands how to get the best out of every single player. That's all for today's update, but this is just the beginning of what promises to be an incredible journey under our new gaffer. If you want to stay ahead of every Forest development, every team news update, and every tactical insight, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Hit that like button if you're excited about Luiz's potential debut, and tell us in the comments, are you ready to see what this squad can really do? Come on, you Reds!